At 51, Ben Wallace stands as a towering figure in basketball history, but behind the reputation of a legendary defender and championship hero lies a personal story that is profoundly heartbreaking. Known for his time with the Detroit Pistons and for leading the league in defensive dominance through multiple seasons, Wallace became the embodiment of grit, determination, and resilience on the court. He earned 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, was a central piece in Detroit's 2004 championship team, and often carried the weight of his squad in critical moments. Fans remember him for his intensity, his athleticism, and his ability to dominate the game without needing flashy scoring numbers. Yet, beyond the accolades and the highlights, Wallace's personal journey tells a story that is far more complex and sorrowful than most realize. Growing up in challenging circumstances, he learned early how to navigate adversity, and that toughness became central to his identity. On the court, this translated into ferocity and consistency, but off the court, it meant shouldering burdens quietly. Family responsibilities, financial decisions, and personal sacrifices that never made headlines but shaped his life deeply. Over time, the physical demands of professional basketball began to leave their mark. His body, which had once been the instrument of his dominance, eventually faced the inevitable toll of injury, wear, and age. Transitioning from the adrenaline-filled world of the NBA to post-retirement life exposed new challenges, including finding purpose beyond the sport that had defined him and adjusting to a slower pace of life that contrasted sharply with the intense focus and discipline required during his playing years. Fans who saw Wallace only in peak form on television often failed to see the quiet struggles he endured off the court, which now, decades later, paint a more complete picture of his life. There is a heartbreaking dimension in realizing that the very qualities that made him extraordinary, the dedication, discipline, and emotional intensity, also required immense personal sacrifice. While he was celebrated for blocks, rebounds, and defensive stops, the invisible battles he fought for his family, his health, and his future were largely overlooked. Today, at 51, these realities are becoming more apparent, and they evoke a mix of admiration and sorrow from fans who recognize the full weight of his journey. What makes Wallace's story especially tragic is that his legacy has often been simplified in the public imagination, reduced to statistics and highlight reels, rather than understood as the human story of perseverance, struggle, and sacrifice that it truly is. Observing him now, post-retirement, reminds the world that even legends have vulnerabilities, that success often comes with hidden costs, and that behind the image of the indomitable athlete is a human being navigating life's complexities, joys, and sorrows. His story also offers a deeper reflection on the nature of greatness, how the feats we celebrate on the court are inseparable from the personal struggles that make them possible. Wallace's life illustrates that true heroism in sports is not just about trophies or awards, but about resilience in the face of adversity, and the ability to continue moving forward despite hardships that remain invisible to most of the world. Fans watching him at this stage are confronted with the bittersweet reality of a life devoted to excellence. Triumphs that inspired millions alongside struggles that remained private, resilience that earned admiration alongside sacrifices that went unnoticed. The tragedy of Ben Wallace at 51 is beyond heartbreaking because it reminds us that even those who seem invincible carry burdens, face trials, and endure hardships that are often unseen. It is a story of courage and perseverance, yes, but also one of vulnerability and loss, offering a more human, more complete understanding of a man who has long been celebrated as one of basketball's greatest defensive players. His journey stands as a powerful testament to both the heights of achievement and the depths of personal struggle, revealing the complexities behind the legend and the profound human cost of greatness.